Hi, it's Mark. I'm in Santa Fe. Thought I'd share a few things with you that I was thinking about on the drive up today. I was thinking about starting. You might say, what do you mean starting? Well, a lot of times it's pretty easy for us to be procrastinators. I'm pretty good at it at times. I can spend time thinking about an issue, evaluating it, making plans, and sometimes it seems easier to do it that way. But in the end, it's not. You just need to start. There's an old Chinese proverb that says, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is today. So it's never too late to start. In an apple, speaking of trees, in an apple, and I have an apple here that I cut apart, and inside this apple are some seeds. Interesting thing about apples and seeds, you can count the seeds in an apple, but you can't count the apples in that seed, because we never know how many apples will be produced by this seed until it's planted, until it starts to grow. It has potential. It has potential to be a big apple tree. But until it starts, it'll just be a seed. So what seed have you been putting off in your life? How many apples do you think you could harvest in your life if you planted that seed that's been kind of burning in your heart, or it's been rolling around in your mind, maybe for years? What kind of a harvest could you get by planting that seed? Well, if you don't plant the seed, you're not going to get any harvest. So you have to plant. So what is it? What is that idea that you have? Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to take your business into a new market and you just haven't made that jump yet. Maybe you want to go to school or go back to school. Maybe you want to take a new job. What is it for you? What is it that you want to start? That idea that's been rolling around in your mind. There will never be a perfect time. If you wait until it's perfect, it'll never happen. So you just need to start. Take that leap. Learn from the bumps in the road. You're going to have bumps in the road. You're going to come up with challenges and conflict, and you'll figure out ways, well, maybe that's not the best way for it to work, and so you adjust. A ship with a sail has to actually go against the wind most of the time in order to go forward. So it's okay when you come up with those challenges and they confront you and you find those bumps in the road. Just adjust and keep moving forward. But the bottom line is just start. One of the things that I've been putting off is these videos. It can be pretty scary, sitting here talking to a camera, but I'm talking to you. That's what I put in my mind's eye. I'm talking to you because I have a message that I want to give to you. And so I could have waited until I had the perfect camera equipment, perfect sound equipment, but instead I decided to just start. I can get those things later on. I can improve as I go, but the message is what's important. The idea is what's important. So what are you putting off? I would suggest to you, write it down. What is it you want to do? What's that idea? What's that seed you want to plant? Well, write it down. And then write down the good things that can happen if you accomplish that. I also want you to write down some of the bad things you think will happen if you jump off and do this. But at the same time, write down how you can overcome those. And then you weigh the good and the bad. And usually, if you really stop and think, the good that can come from it is much greater than the fears that you might have about doing this thing. It's not as scary as you make it out to be. The benefits can be much better and much greater than you ever expected. So let me know. Let me know what you're starting. I'll be here as you keep on growing on your journey to your success, because I am your success grower. Good luck.